Let's begin the video. I'm Raj. I'm host of this YouTube channel, and I'm starting this YouTube uh, for the people who wants to meet me and will uh, train and guide peoples through my knowledge and invite peoples who are knowledgeable in the different fields and provide guidance to you through this platform. So uh, maybe you are watching this video in 2027, 2028, 2029 and 30 and so on, and having the fun of beginning something big which is become so big in that year. So let's start. uh, as I have given my introduction, um, it was just my name. Currently I'm living in Devas and this is my home from where I'm recording the video, and this video is for my future self. uh, so I can thank myself from there by watching this video for starting this YouTube channel. Okay, so just I have told you the location also. The currently what I'm in the phase of my life is, as I have studied from IIT Indore. I have graduated from there in 2023, and the current year in which I'm recording the video is 2026, and the date today is 30th July. Okay, this all we have discussed about the time and my education. Okay, let me discuss my career also here. After graduating, I have searched for a lot of jobs, but there was no jobs for me because when there was placements, there is a criteria of uh, your percentage in 10th or 12th, like SSC and HSC, senior secondary school and high secondary school. You should have 80 plus or 60 plus percentage to be seated in placements. So I don't have that percentages to match the criteria. So that's how I, left from the placements in the college. Then I started, off campus and was searching and searching and searching. Uh, I have not found any job, but I found myself in a situation where a person can have thoughts of different things, and like um, can be depressed, or like kind of situations can be there, but it was not like that. But I was hopeless at that time, and I was preparing for competitive exams also. So I was trying there also. So it was a kind of situation in which I was traveling through two boats. Okay, and both boats have different directions. Like if I'm in college and I'm sitting in that boat, that is going somewhere else by taking placement, and if I'm sitting in competitive exams, it is going in another direction. So while you are in such a situation, you should have a direction. You should have a guide who can direct you. But I was not having uh, any person who can guide me. So actually I had, but maybe it was my mistake of not asking people's and just going through my own way. Then somehow I received a call from my uh, uncle who is in a bank, and I got an opportunity to work there in the bank. But when I was get hired by the bank, on the first day I got received a call from ITX where I have interviewed, and they called me and said you are selected and your joining date is this and this. So I left that bank job and started working in IT gigs. The salary was very low, 10,000 a month in 2024 was very low pay job in IT sector. But because it is because it was giving me a chance, I started working there. So my first day was 1st January 2024 when I was in the office and working. Okay, so I met with a lot of people, like 20 to 25 people who were hired by the company and had the same joining date, where I met uh, two kinds of people. One was hired for Shopify, others was hired for the core, and I was one in core. So there was a question session at the first. Madam, I don't know the name, came and asked us some of questions, and I have answered all of them. So it was a great impression because I had learned those things. So I was answering them. Then started working there, getting tasks, and started a project under I don't know the name, and I just know about the project. The project was about creating apps. Uh, it was a no code platform. You can create apps on that platform by some features like settings and um, configuration files. And for creating UI, you can use editor, you can use drag and drop, you can drag components from there to the page and you will have an UI, and you can do it very fast. Once you have created the UI, you can just dump it and you will have your app online. So it was kind of this kind of project it was. It was earlier called Mobilify. I don't know what is the current name of the project, but Mobilify was the founding name of that project. So what was my role in that project? My first role was to create those components. Okay, the components which can fit in the editor and which are preferable UI from the clients. The second thing, I was assigned to find the library to use for drag and drop services. Once we have configured and decided to move, then it was a problem that my colleague was in. That problem was about nested drag and drop. Like if you ever had used drag and drop, there are levels of dragging. Okay, if there is a file folder, okay, in which you can drag and drop files from one folder to another folder, what is what will be your level of nesting? Like if you can copy a file from the parent folder to the fourth child folder, it is called the fourth level nesting of drag and drop. So we had three level, we have achieved three level of the nested drag and drop, which is great, but we cannot move more than that because it was so huge folder in which so many files and folders. So user can't do it, and user can do it actually, but at that time we were in the situation that we had to choose for the three levels only. Okay, so though these are why I am talking about them, because they are the difficulties which I had ever faced. But as this is the introduction video, I am talking about problems in my life because this is the introduction video. This is the introduction of myself. I'm giving to you what I have worked and what the things I have solved. I'm just telling those things to you. If you can listen, listen. If you want to skip, skip and move forward with the video. So these are the things we are doing in the project. Then I had to work on the form builder. I did so. Then I received work on settings page. I did that also. And I received work on notifications page. I did on that page also. Then I received for work to create the dashboard of the same. I did worked on that project also. So it was the experience of me in the IT gigs. This is about the project, but what about the technologies? What technologies I learned there, and what the things I had learned there? Uh, at IT gigs, when I have joined it, I I used to create React applications. The first task actually I was assigned is a form builder. It was a form, multi-step form, which I had created and was working fine. But after that, the project was so mobilify, and until the end of the my job in the October 3rd, I was working on the same project, which is Mobilify. And I left that company. Actually, I do not left that company. They fired me. I speak openly. They fired me. Why? Because that project is completed, and now they are moving me to other project, which is kind of backend or something services project related to Shopify. So what in my mind was like they wants to give me Shopify work. So I don't want to work. So they fired me and I left their job there. Then started searching jobs. Again, the same tension. How to get a job. Okay. So searching. Then finally I got somewhere. I got an internship in Primathon. When I joined Primathon, I was in an internship. I was an intern working under Primathon. I was like, I was like, it was not a good time for me. But yes, sometimes you have to work for. Sometimes you have to work at the low level as an intern if the time is not with you. So I worked. Then finally on the April, 1st April, I was got my offer letter and I joined at Primathon. Since then, uh, I have worked in Primathon till 23rd June 2026. So it was a long journey of like a year, 1 year and 5 months, 5 to 6 months was a great journey at Primathon. At Primathon, I learned so many things and I have worked a lot in Primathon as well. So actually, at the time of leaving the company, what was in my mind is what was in my mind is I have some problem with me. That's why I'm leaving the company. I do not having opportunity. But that's not problem. The problem is the representation of myself. I never represented myself like others do. I never showed off my work, my philosophies, my mindset. I never showed off anything. I just worked on the commands of my seniors as was directed. But as the AI comes, it was vanishing the jobs. It was doing everything. So it was the problem of me that I had not cooperated with AI or not learned AI so fast as people learned, and that's how I lose my job in 2026. But still, today, 30th July, I have a chance, I have hope, and I have opportunity to grow more. So that's why I have created this YouTube channel. I have watched so many YouTube creators creating multi dollars and enjoying life. That's why I had started this channel. Meet the Raj. The purpose of this channel is to, share the insights of people's, how they think, how they execute, how they solve. I want to share these things with the people so they can get, so they can learn. Okay, so this was all about me, what is my work and what I have accomplished. Actually, at Primathon, if I talk about the projects, there are so many projects I have worked on the Primathon, and I was working on a pace of like 2x of myself. Okay, I faced every challenge that was coming with the platform, the same kind of platform we are creating at the Primathon, but was not but was not an app builder. It was a website builder, website for e-commerce stores. It is same like Shopify, and I was one of the engineers working on the project since uh, 1st April to the 29th, 23rd of June. Okay, this was all about me. In the next video, I'll I'll ex- in the next video we will what we will do. Let me explore, and I'll share you what we will be doing in the next video. Okay, thank you so much. So this was my intro. I have told you all about me. Okay, what the technologies I know is today at 30th of July. If you talk about the technologies or skills you do have or coding knowledge you do have is worst thing, because we have a machine which can do anything. You should just have a mindset and idea, then AI will do that for you. Okay, thank you. So thank me from the future me. Thank you so much.